Hey guys, it's Cass and welcome to my very first doing anything but scrolling vlog. If you're new here, welcome. I've been documenting my social media detox journey for the last year and a half in hopes of inspiring you to do anything else but scroll. I am so excited for today's video because I am going to commence this big goal of mine to crochet a 3-year anniversary gift for my boyfriend as a complete beginner. So I was heavily inspired after I saw some clips from The Amazing Grace. So I went ahead and bought some yarn and it arrived yesterday and I'm gonna open it with you guys. My boyfriend Mark, he's a warm weather guy. He loves tropical climates. So I wanted to make sure I made him something that he could wear at the beach or on a warm summer day, and I wanted to match the shirt to his eyes. So I got a cream color and a blue color and I'm really hoping that it looks like how I imagined it. Stop! I think I nailed the colors. This is the white color and this is the blue color. Okay, so because I'm a beginner, I obviously cannot just look at the shirt and know how to make it. So I'm gonna go on Etsy. I already found the pattern and it's my first time buying a pattern. Oh my goodness, so many firsts in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy it and then I'll come and check back in with you guys and figure out what the game plan is. Okay, so I bought the pattern, but no peeking. You gotta buy if you want it. I linked the pattern I bought down below in case you wanna make it as well, but I'm a little bit intimidated already because I was reading the abbreviations and there's one called foundation double crochet. I don't know what that is, but luckily this pattern comes with a YouTube video tutorial. We're gonna have to measure some things out. I obviously do not have him here with me and I don't want to be measuring him because then he's gonna know what I'm trying to do, but I have a hoodie that he lent to me, so if I use that as a guide, it should work. Okay, so I have all of my measurements and I'm really crossing my fingers that I measured everything correctly. I went in between using the hoodie and a size large men's button-up that I had at home. I opened up the yarn and why is it so cute? This yarn feels so nice. I'm so excited to start, so without further ado, let's get into the process. At this for about 3-ish hours now and this is all I've got, but I messed up. I just realized that I'm missing a granny stitch. Oh. So I'm gonna find where I messed up and add a stitch marker. Wait a second. I'm just seeing granny stitches everywhere. And now I have to literally unravel everything. I'm really glad I gave myself 3 weeks to work on this project because there's probably gonna be a lot of crocheting and unraveling and crocheting and unraveling. Knock on wood. Okay, another side note is that this yarn that I bought, it's a cotton yarn, which is what the tutorial said I needed to use. But for some reason, it feels really hard, almost like how you would expect a woven basket to feel. So I'm not sure how comfortable this is gonna be to wear, but I'm hoping it'll soften out if I block it, or I even considered that I could line it. I'm gonna wallow in self-pity for a little bit, but I'll check back in with you guys very soon. Hello again. It's the next day and I have something to admit to you guys. I'm starting over. I'm completely starting over. Remember how overly confident I was and how happy I was with the yarn that I got? Well, I returned it last night. That yarn was so stiff and so rough and I really tried my hardest to love it. I was even looking online like how can I make it softer, and I read how you can use hair conditioner, but then I read way more Reddit threads of other people being like, if you get this yarn, just return it. Your flower pots won't even want to be wrapped in it. So I was like, okay, at least I'm only at the beginning. Yes, it sucks that I crocheted for like all day yesterday. I just thought it would be better to start over now with a yarn that Mark would actually feel comfortable wearing rather than making the entire thing and trying to soften it out and like him pretending to love how it feels. So I'm gonna head to Michael's now and I'm gonna go look for some cotton yarn that's maybe blended with bamboo or like something else to just make it softer. So yeah, let's go. I have to to resist buying yarn for projects that I have not even brainstormed yet. Hola! Today I'm going to my friend Mikkel's house and we're gonna have a knitting and crocheting day. That's her. I better get going. I hope to get just as far today with the restart as I did a few days ago. So wish me luck, guys. I'm almost done the first panel, but I'm at the point where I need to switch colors, and I've never switched colors before while crocheting, so this is a whole new learning experience for me. What the tutorial said, based on my recollection, is to make a slip knot, do a slip stitch, but when bringing the yarn back through, to pull the other color instead. Okay, and then you go 1, 2, 3. I think I did it. So now it said that you just have to like carry the yarn over to weave it in so you don't have to do it later. I'm just hoping that these granny stitches are tight enough so that the yarn doesn't peek back out after this shirt inevitably gets washed. Mark is on his way to pick me up now, which gives me about 40 minutes to crochet. So my goal is to get at least one round of the blue done. I finished an entire row with 10 minutes to spare. I am officially done the first half of the shirt, and I'm so proud of myself. It looks so good. It feels so good. I'm really happy that I didn't go with the original yarn I ordered. I was able to do this in 8 days. I have never crocheted so fast in my entire life. As a beginner, I really feel like I could have finished this in 6 days, but I ran out of yarn and I had to order more, and then I had to wait for that to arrive. But now I gotta do this all over again. The one thing I will say is that I'm starting to feel a little bit of a burn from the yarn on my pointer finger, so I'm gonna have to work around that. But anyways, this is what creating the other half of the shirt looks like.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on.
I finished the second panel. I am so proud of myself. Looking at how oversized it is on me, I am very certain that this is going to fit Mark. All I have left to do is to do the collar, and I need to connect it all together in the back, and I gotta add buttons. Today is the day I'm gonna be putting this shirt together. Our anniversary is 6 days away. I ordered buttons on Amazon and they come with these little tags that say handmade on them, and I just thought it looked really cute. I overcame many learning curves while creating these two halves of a shirt, so now I must overcome the learning curve of connecting them together. Are you bloody joking me right now? I made a mistake and I didn't even realize it. The second half of the shirt, I crocheted 2 rows more than the first side of the shirt. Oh my goodness. So now I've reached the end and it doesn't line up. What do? I take apart the 5 rows I did in the front, the 2 rows I did in the back, do a whole nother row, and then redo the 5 in the front and the 2 in the back. I really want this to look super duper good, so I have to unravel. I recounted the exact number of granny stitches from the length, and it still doesn't line up, and I figured out why. When I was creating the foundation chains for the second panel, they didn't match the amount of stitches I did with the first panel. So I'm going to try to stitch everything together in the most symmetrical way that I can. It It is the next day and I'm 100% keeping my promise with you guys that today I am completing this shirt. I'm just working on the collar right now, and after that I am adding buttons. The shirt is complete. I am beyond proud of myself. Is it perfect? No. But because of my mistakes, I now have many opportunities to learn and improve. And with that being said, if you guys are interested in seeing my crochet progress, I encourage you to subscribe. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I had so much fun, and I truly cannot wait to do another project like this in the future. Bye, guys.